Welcome back, boys, to another FIFA content review on the channel. I'm Slater. In today's video, I will tell you whether the Showdown Paqueta versus Ikone SBCs are good or bad value, which one to complete, or if they're both worth completing. We'll dive into this player of the month, marquee matchups, and all other content today in FIFA 23. With that being said, I'm not going to waffle anymore, man. Let's dive into this thing. I have a lot of footbin comparisons, odd stuff, a lot of information to help you make the most informed decision possible. And let's dive into this thing, dude. So these are some big SBCs. Thursdays have been really lame. I think for a lot of us, we don't know what the hell to do with ourselves on FIFA Wednesday or Thursday. You're kind of always just there's that middle period of the week where when's the next team of the season coming at this point, right? And so this is kind of a big content day for EA to drop, considering that we haven't really had a lot of stuff come out on Thursdays. Typically, it's just been marquee matchups for the most part. So I'm excited for today. So here we're going to start with Paqueta. What I want to start with first is that if you guys don't know, the conference league final is Wednesday the 7th of June at 2 p.m. Okay, so that is literally next Wednesday. And the odds on the game right now are basically like a dead heat. West, if you don't know anything about betting odds, and you shouldn't because betting's bad, but West Ham at plus 165 and Fiorentina at plus 170 is essentially a coin flip. They have no direct inkling on who's going to win the game. It is genuinely a toss-up, and for that, there's not really going to be there's going to be something you have to go with your gut if you want to try and predict who you think you're going to win and do the SBC that way. We're going to go with what's actually good value and what SBC is going to be the most safe value in terms of, hey, look, if I did this and the card did not get the +2 upgrade, it would still be worth it. So first we'll start with Paqueta. So, and I'm sure I'm going to say his name wrong. I've always said Paqueta, I don't know. Whatever the hell his name is. Shout out to Sam, by the way. Big West Ham fan of my stream. Excited for him to get this SBC. High, 5-star, 4-star, left-footed. Cam, center, mid, center, forward. So really good versatility. 5-star, 4-star is awesome for a lot of people. High work rates, 5'11". A lot of great things about the card. Pace splits are a little bit low, right? Shooting stats are solid for a midfielder. Passing stats are very solid for a midfielder as well. Dribbling stats are pretty good. Agility, balance, a little bit low. But I think that's just... you're not going to be able to really adjust those with what you're going to want to use on him as a chem style. Defending stats are solid, but could use a boost. And physical stats are, I think, really nice. 91 stam, 87 strength, 86 aggression. So there's a lot to like about the card. He has flair outside the foot shot trait as well. If you go internally to the card, he's an 86 overall with 287s, which is kind of organic. That doesn't really affect the rating because at this point in the game, I think it's easier to have higher rated cards than it is to have 84s, 85s, and 86s. So with that being said, I think you might just naturally, if you're doing this SBC, just have those in there so it doesn't affect anything. I will say a mixed player pack back for 86 is a sin from EA, but that is what it is. And then an 88 with a team of the season, team of the week. And you get a rare mixed player pack back. Now, that is a legitimate pack that you could get some value back on. If we go over to his card, it comes in at 205,000 coins. I think I'd play him as a box-box midfielder. And with that being said, I would put a shadow on him. If you want to play him as a cam, which I do think is an option because he does have that versatility, he is 5-star, 4-star, I would put an engine on him to boost his pace, to make him a brilliant passer of the ball. I think the shooting stats are okay enough, and more importantly, 86 agility, 92 balance, and 99 dribbling on the card would make him a little bit more reasonable. You could also, if you wanted to, play him at cam, put a hunter on him as well. I think that would make sense too. So that's an option for you there as well. But I personally would play him as a box-to-box with a little bit more of an attacking prowess and put a shadow on him. And the reason why I think he's really good value is because I thought Genie was really good value. And I know they didn't win the game. So people will be like, oh, I'm so upset that I completed Genie. But I thought Genie was good enough value that he was worth the risk, even if he didn't get the boost, because he would still be a usable card. And I think that's where this card finishes too. 4-star, 5-star versus 5-star, 4-star is all preference, but either one is great to have. And then statistically, 2 less pace, 2 more dribbling, same shooting, same passing, 1 less physical, and 5 less defending. So he's going to be a little bit probably better maybe at getting forward because of those dribbling stats, where he's a little bit more well-rounded of a box-to-box. But I do think that both of them have value even without the upgrade. So that's why I think Paqueta is a very safe and fair SBC to complete. I think, if West Ham win, this is a really awesome card for 200K with crazy good links, right? Brazilian Prem links, a lot of value there, and then has just a lot of things to offer in the game. A 95 dribbling player, and we've had some really good versions of Paqueta in previous. I think I started Paqueta and now I've moved to Paqueta. I think in this video my pronunciation of his name has completely changed. But if you don't remember, these cards were really good in FIFA last year. His team of the season, his FUT birthday, his moments, right? So and then even going back a couple years ago to his first team of the season, he's had some really good cards in FIFA. He has a a little bit of a stocky body type, but I think it's very usable the way his card plays. So I really like that card as an SBC. Then we'll go to Ikone, who is an interesting card because he's already had a special this year. 4-star, high medium work rates, left-footed, right wing, right mid. He's French in the Serie A, which is nice because we're getting the Serie A tots literally tomorrow. So there is going to be more linkability for this card in a day. So that's good. Internally, though, I do have a lot of questions about the card, and I'll explain to you why. So there are some things to like. When you just look at it at the face, like 99 agility, 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, right? And then 92 shot power with 96 vision and 90 short pass. There are some good things. 94 dribbling. Like, there are some things about this card. I'm like, okay, that's nice. There's a lot of things to like about this card. Flair, outside the foot shot trait. He did have a Conference League card earlier in the year. And I'm explaining to you why I think that's important to reference. 84 overall team of the week with a small prime mix pack back, and then 86 overall with the 287s for a mixed player pack back. Weirdly, this pack is better than the one for the higher team, but once again, sin from EA, but it is what it is. The reason why I want to bring up the original version of the card, so he's 113,000 coins, which isn't like crazy expensive, right? I do think there's a couple things that are really worth noting. If you go back to his Conference League card, the reason why I'm a little bit down on this card, he got a huge passing boost, which is great. 7 overall passing. He gets himself 5 defending, 8 physical, and 5 more shooting. So there are a lot of like big boosts. He has the potential to be a 99 pace card with 94 dribbling, 92 passing, 87 shooting, and 80 physical. So there's a lot to like. The one big problem I have with this card is that this card, which came out a tremendously long time ago, this Conference League, start at the Conference League, like beginning of the tournament, right? From that time in the game, and I used that card. He was good. I like that card, actually. But from that time in the game to now, he only got 1 more bounce, 1 more reactions, 1 more ball control, 1 more dribbling, and 1 more composure. And we are at the point in the game where people's dribbling stats are fantastic. For this card to have 83 reactions and 88 ball control on what is really like his whole purpose of his card is to be fast and be a good dribbler. He's a wing card. He's not supposed to do anything else for you besides help break you out of a press, get you down the wing, potentially cross it in the middle, or break down an opponent and, you know, find a creative space. Like, that is his entire goal in your team, right? And I think when you look at this card and you go over comparisons, I have another one too I'm going to throw up here too. When you look at this card and his potential ability, like Cabela, right? Cabela has 3 less pace, but 4 more dribbling, 4 more shooting, 1 more passing, and 6 less physical, but he's 24,000 coins. Then you have Chukwueze, who has 1 less pace, 2 more dribbling, 1 more shooting, 7 less passing, and the same physical. Like, and he's 4-star, 5-star, right? So, and these cards are significantly cheaper than this Ikone card. Now, once again, Ikone could get a +2, right? He could get a +2, but I think when I look at these two cards, I think to me, what is the greater risk in the investment? I think Ikone is he's cheaper, but he's the bigger risk because he needs, I think, the boost significantly more than Paqueta, who I think if you completed would be way better value right now. And then if you got a +2, then you're laughing all the way to the bank. So I think that I would go with him instead of this card, and that's my honest opinion there. Then we have Nicholas Jackson, who got the Player of the Month card. He can play striker, left, mid, cam, and center forward. He's 4-star, high-low work rate, 6'1", from the La Liga. He's got some interesting stats, good shooting stats, okay dribbling, good physicals, 95 strength, 90 stamina. Here's what I want to show you about this card, right? Because I think most people will look at this card as a chance for fodder is the idea. He's 285 overalls and an 83. The one thing I will caution you with, because there might be a time where it makes sense to do that, but 89 rated players in this game are 18,000 coins, okay? And Nicholas Jackson, from a fodder perspective, is 31,000 coins. So you would be spending nearly double, 13,000 more coins to get this 89 overall card than it would cost you to buy an 89 rated card in the market. Now, there might come a time during the week where you have a duplicate 85, you have nowhere to put them, and you're like, I'm going to do this SBC, and that's fine. I'm just letting you know, like, it's not one of those where it's like, oh, just for fodder alone, this is really good value. It's not that. It's not that. He has some usability in the game, maybe for like a starter team, and if you were going to do that, I would put probably an engine on him. On the old gen, because the controlled meta, right? So you'd want to go with this engine, help boost that agility, balance, pace, and passing. And if you had him on new gen, I'd go with a Hawk on this card and keep him at lengthy personally. So if you want to use that card, there you go. Oh, also on Ikone, I should say, if you are going to complete it, because maybe you will, and that's totally fine, I would put a Maestro on him to get him to 99 shot power, overcompensate the finishing, make him a way more well-rounded passer of the ball. Then 91 reactions with 99 dribbling makes him a little bit more tolerable from a dribbling perspective. So there's some information for you guys. Hopefully that helped you. If it did, hit that like button. Sub if you're new. It's greatly appreciated for the channel. Then we have marquee matchups, which is your rare Electrum pack as a group reward, internally mixed player pack, a gold player pack, a jumbo premium gold pack, and a prime Electrum. I will say, like, this is not a great return from marquee matchups compared to some other ones we've had, and compared to years ago, what they really used to be. But I will say a rare Electrum Tradle pack could hit, and also it's an XP boost, so it can help you there. Daily login, make sure you do this every single day in FIFA, right? This is very important to help you get your group rewards done. I think not today, but tomorrow you're going to get an additional pack on top of your daily login upgrade. So there's that content for today. Let me see if there's any objective content. I don't know if there is, and then we'll go check out the Serie A loading screen. Oh, we do. Okay, Serie A Tots is out. Cool. So this might even be the marquee matchups from today, and it is. So you can get more XP right now to help you get to level 30 if you haven't gotten there already. Win 8 games in FIFA, play 15 games, complete the Daily Tots login one time, marquee matchups. There's a moments token swap, and there's team swap, what is this? Tots season swap challenge, like a general SBC, and there's another general SBC. So there you go. You can get more XP now to help you progress to level 30 if you're still in that hunt, which I very much so am, and may not even get there because I have not been doing a lot of the stuff, the objective content, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't. We'll have to wait and see. So there's that for you too. And then the milestone category, nothing new. Let's go jump over to our loading screen for the Serie A before we wrap up here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you tuning in. We know it's like Kvaratskhelia, Dybala, right? It's Kvaratskhelia, Dybala, and Rafa Leao. You're gonna have a 98 pace, 98 dribbling, 5-star skill Kvaratskhelia. That'll be a big time card, and that they're not even showcasing Osimhen, who I think will maybe even be potentially the most valuable of all of them. So there's your content for today. If you enjoyed the video, that like button, subscribe to the channel. Catch you for another one of these videos tomorrow. Peace.